Gang, we are back for another live HIIT workout. As always team, always put that energy and passion into it, always push ourselves to what is comfortable for us. So, as always, we're going to get into our warm-up. Warm-up, jogging on the spot. So team, let's go. Jogging up and down on the spot. Pumping those arms up and down. Always super important. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw some cross-body punches in with that, whilst keeping our heels on the balls of our feet, weight on the balls of our feet, tapping on the floor. Good team. Just getting that heart rate going. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good team. Go for another 20 seconds. Keep moving. If you want to move from side to side, working around in rotational plane, then by all means, go for it. What you should be feeling now, you should be feeling your heart rate going up a little bit. Oh yes. Oh yes. Good. Last 10 seconds. Last 10. Good. Okay team. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get to some hamstring stretches. Keep starting with our right leg, okay? So we're going to keep our right leg out straight, bending our left leg. We're going to push our weight through our arms, sitting into those hips, and then coming forward, keeping our left leg straight, right leg nice and bent, coming through with the opposite side. And going backwards, always sitting into those hips, keeping the front leg straight, keeping the back leg nice and bent, team. Good, and two more, and two more. Good, and move again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some high knee drives, okay? So we're going to drive that right knee up, and as we drive that right knee up, we bring that left hand up. Driving that right knee up, left hand. Good team. Activating those hip flexors, super important for some of our lower body stuff we're going to be doing. Good team, good. Good gang, and changing sides. Driving that left knee up, bringing that right arm up, as we drive that left knee up. Good team. Whether you've got your own music, whether you listen to this music, let your music be your motivator when you start to feel like stopping. We all have those moments, it's all about pushing through. Good team, okay. Now what we're going to do is, as always, we're going to demonstrate the exercises, doing a couple of reps, and then we're going to go through them, okay? So exercise numero 18, squats and lunge pulses, okay? So in our squats, we've got our feet hip width apart, toes pointing slightly out on the squat, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down into our squat, we're going to squeeze our glutes to come up to the top, and then with our lunge pulses, we're going to reverse lunge right, coming up to halfway, down and up, and then our left, coming up to halfway, down and up. In that squat, coming up, reverse lunge pulse, up to halfway, down and up, and then our left side, up to halfway, down and up. If you're not comfortable with pulses, ladies and gents, you just do our squats into our reverse lunge right, and then our reverse lunge left. The pulse is just that extra little bit in our lunge, coming up to halfway, down and up. Good. Really focus the team in your lunges, really driving through that front heel to push yourself up into that top position. Okay, exercise number 2, push-ups into side planks. So if we start on our knees, hands underneath, out, keep them fully extended. Then we're going to come into that push-up position, pushing our hips forward. We come down, then we come up to the top. We bring our knees off the floor, and then if we're going to start by rotating to our left, open up our body with both our feet on the floor, arms fully extended out, facing to the side, coming back down, knees on the floor, push up, and then swimming to the right. Coming onto our knees, down, swimming to your left. Good. If you want to make it slightly harder, team, you can always come down and as you rotate, open your arms up, coming back down, and then open your arms up the other side. Just making sure in that side plank position, really focus on trying to keep your body as level as you can in that side plank down. Awesome. Okay, exercise number 3. This is going to be a bit of an interesting one. I want you to really focus in our rollovers, to really tense your core, to control your body through that roll, okay? So do a back raise to a knee crunch. So back raise, team, come into that position, squeezing our lower back, to bring our legs and our upper body off the floor. And then what you're going to do when you come back to the floor is you're going to rotate around. And then you're going to bring your knees up into that top position and to the floor. Rolling back, squeeze that lower back. And coming over. And coming up. Making sure in that knee crunch you bring your knees up, arms overhead, really squeezing your core to bring your body up. If you're not comfortable with the knee crunch, you can just stick to an ab crunch, coming up, down, coming onto your floors and into that back raise. Either way, gang, really focusing on squeezing your core in order to push yourself into that knee crunch, okay? Really focus on that. That's why we put that little bit of move in. Okay, I've got the space. Don't worry, stick into your back raises. Good. Exercise number 4. We've got our snap jumps to spider climbs. So snap jump, in that press up position. We're going to hold our legs so our knees are underneath our hips. And back to the bottom. And then we're going to bring that right leg up to that right hand. And back. Left leg up to that left. And back. Hopping the legs in, out. Right up to right. Left up to left. If you're not comfortable with hopping your legs up, you can always step your legs in, coming back, and then right up to right, left up to left. But the added explosive bit does make it more challenging, okay? Beautiful. Okay, team. Exercise number 5. We're going to a bear crawl hold to head taps. So, we're going to start off with knees underneath our heads again, keeping that back muscle straight. Then what we're going to do, we're going to hold that position, bring our legs behind us, and tapping our left ear with our right hand, tapping our right ear with our left. Bring our knees back underneath, and back out. Tapping our head, back in, back out. Good, team. Really focusing on keeping your back as straight as you can throughout that whole movement. Awesome work, guys. Okay, team. Last exercise to finish around. It's a gorilla burpee. This is going to be a last bit of a challenge, but we always push through. So, gorilla burpee, team. We come into that floor position, hopping up to the top. As we come to the top, we come into our reverse lunge right, reverse lunge left, then our squat, then coming back down, and up. Lunge, lunge, squat. If you're not comfortable with that, just stick to your get up and then come into that squat and then back down. If you're not comfortable, just using the squat in that top position. Otherwise, doing lunges on top as well. Okay, team. That is the workout. So have a drink, making sure you're always fully hydrated throughout. Just move the camera back a little bit. Good. Okay, guys. Does anyone have any questions at all? Any questions? No? We all good to go? If we don't answer any questions, we will get going. No questions? Okay, team. Beautiful. Awesome. We're going to get going. 20 seconds. So, compose yourself into our squats and lunge pulses. We are here, team, in 15 seconds. Good. So our squats coming up to the top. Reverse lunge right. Coming up to halfway down, up to the top. Good. And we're fighting. And ready. And ready. And let's go. Squatting up to the top. And in our pulses. In that reverse lunge right. Then in that reverse lunge left. Coming back down and up to the top. If you are not comfortable with your pulses, just do your normal lunges and squats. Coming up to the top in your lunges. Good, team. So we're already over halfway. Keep driving through the front heel in those lunges to really push you up into that top position. Good. Last 5, and off. Next one. Our push-ups to our side plank. So if you're on your knees, into that push-up, coming up to the top. And then rotating around onto that side plank position. Good. And in 3, and in 2, and 1. Good. So on your knees, push your hips forward, up to the top, knees off the floor. Rotating around, having both your heels on the floor to make it easier for you. Back onto your knees, and then come to the other side. Good. If you want to make it easy in the push-up and the side plank, guys, making sure both of your feet are on the floor in that side plank position. Good. Rotating around, really feel your core, hold your body in that side plank position. Good. Last 3 seconds. Last 3. Good. And up. Next one. Back raises with our rolls into our knee crunches. Really feel that core roll you over into that knee crunch, okay? And 3. And 2. And let's go. So squeezing that back. Rolling over. Crunching up to the top. And down. Good team. Squeezing your core as you come into that top position. Really focusing on your core being the only way you can move your body from one exercise to the other. Good gang. Last 5 seconds. Last 5. All the way. And off. Good. Next one. Snap jumps into spider climbs. In that press up position. Hopping your legs up underneath your knees. Then back. Then right leg comes up to right hand. Left up to left. And 3. And 2. And let's go. So hopping our knees underneath our hips. Then back out. Then right leg up to right hand. Left up to left. If you're not comfortable with hopping, bring your legs up instead, stepping them up. And then the spider climbs. So over halfway. Over halfway gang. Good, less than 10. Less than 10. Keep pushing. All the way. Last one. Good. And off. Next one. Back through holds into our head taps. Bring your knees underneath your hips, keeping that back straight. Into that press up position. Tapping your left ear with your right hand and the right ear with your left. And let's go. Let's come into that bear position and back. Tapping your left ear with your right hand. Right with your left. Really focusing your team. Keep your back as straight as you can in that top position. Well over halfway. Really feel it in your core. Hold your body in that press up position. Good. 3 more. And off. Good. And last one. Into our 3 burpees. So, coming off the floor, slowing up. Lunge right, lunge left into our squat. And 3. And 2. And let's go. So hop into the floor. Up to the top. Into our reverse lunge right. Into reverse lunge left. And into the squat. If you're not comfortable with that, hopping up to the top. And then our squat. If you are, and in those lunges. That's halfway. Halfway gang. Well over halfway. Good. 7 seconds. Push for 1 more. Push for 1 more. And off. Good team. Round 1 done. Round 1 done. Now your body's got moving. Have a drink of water. Then we go up again. Good work, team. On the back raises, if you're not comfortable with the knee crunches, bring your knees up and arms overhead at the same time. Stick to just normal crunch with your arms behind your ears instead. As long as you're feeling that core squeeze as your body comes up to the top, that's all we want to do with engagement and movement. Good. 30 seconds to go now. Into round 2. Good. So find what you're comfortable with. Push yourself. Always. And 20 seconds. Okay, team. Round number 2. Into our squats and lunge pulses. So our lunge pulses coming up to halfway, down and up to the top. Keep driving through that front heel. And in 5, 4, and in 3, 2, and let's go. So into that squat, coming up, into that reverse lunge pulse right, then left. Feet hip width apart in that squat. Good team. If you're not comfortable, then just come into that reverse lunge right, reverse lunge left, squeeze your glutes into that squat. Good. Well over halfway, team. Well over halfway. Good, 6 seconds. Keep pushing all the way to the end, not stopping. And off. Good, next one, push up to side planks. So if you're on your knees, push your hips forward, coming up. Then rotate it to our left. Having both feet on the floor to make it easier. Right foot over the left to make it harder. And 3, and 2. And let's go, so push it up, rotating around. Both feet on the floor to make it easier. Knees back on the floor, good. If you make it slightly harder, bring your arms overhead. Good. Having your feet on top of each other in that position. So even if you've got your knees, and then challenge yourself with the side plank, bring your feet over each other. Good team. Last 7. Last 7. All the way. Good. And off. Next one, back raises, rollovers to knee crunches. Making sure your core is so engaged throughout that roll. That's what we put in there. Good team. Squeeze that lower back. Ready? And let's go. Bring it on knees and our arms overhead. Come to that position. And back. Good team. Arms out in front. Keep pushing. Keep soldiering on. We're going to do a knee crunch or an ab crunch. We're coming up to the top and back down. Not stopping. Last 5. Last 5. Good. And off. Next one. Snap jumps into our spider climbs. Hop your legs so our knees underneath and back. Right up to right hand. Left up to left. Good. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Good team. Hop your legs underneath. Your knees are underneath your hips. If you're not comfortable with that, just stepping your legs up and then bringing your legs up into that spider climb. If you're not comfortable with the explosive element of it, really feel on your core as you hop your legs up. Good team. One more rep each. One more rep. And off. Good. Next one. Bear crew holds into our head taps. So knees are underneath our hips. Shifting our legs back. Tapping our left in with our right hand. Right with our left. And ready, gang. And let's go. So make sure we're tapping our space sides. Keeping that back as straight as we can. Good team. All the way. Not giving up. We're well over halfway. We are well over halfway. Good. Last 5. Not giving up. Stay up in the top position. Good. And off. Last exercise. Get rid of burpees. Onto the floor. Hopping up to the top. Lunge right, lunge left. Into that squat. And let's go. So hopping up. Reverse lunge right, reverse lunge left. Come into that squat. And up. If you're not comfortable with that, just come into that squat. In that top position. Either way, gang. We are over halfway. Over halfway. Keep pushing. All the way. Keep squeezing those glutes. To push yourself up in our body moves. And off. And off. Good, gang. Really strong stuff. Round number 2. Compose yourself. Not worry about the time. Just worry about putting the reps. I've got the time sorted. Awesome work, team. Keep fighting. Doing really well. Compose yourself for round number 3. Okay, gang. And in 20 seconds, we're going into round 3. So now you know what you're comfortable with in those side planks. To make it easier, having both feet on the floor as you come into that side plank. To make it harder, feet on top of each other. And 3, and 2, and let's go. Into that squat, into our pulses, coming up to halfway, and down, up to halfway, and down. Good, gang. Really driving through those front heels in those lunges. Keep pushing, staying focused. Always stay focused. If you're not comfortable with the pulses, just see toe reverse lunges. Good. Last one. Push through one more. Push through one more. And up. Next one. Push up into our side plank. So if you're on your knees, pushing up, off your knees, rotating around into that one side, back down to that push up, and then to the other. And 5. And ready, team. And let's go. So to make it easier, making sure both feet on the floor in that side plank. To make it harder, feet above each other in that side plank. Good. This is what I mean by engaging your core, team. Imagine someone's going to hit you in the stomach. Imagine someone's going to hit you in the stomach. That's going to really help you control the movement throughout. Good. And last 5 seconds. And last 5. Good. All the way. And off. Good. Back raises into our knee crunch rolls. Back raise, squeeze our lower back. Legs up, foot off the floor. Always. Good. And 3. And 2. Good. And let's go. Crunching our legs in as we come into that top position. Keep something on, team. Really squeezing that core as you come up, either in that knee crunch or in that ab crunch. Either way, keep pushing down. Last 7, all the way. Don't stop, not stopping, and off. Good. Snap jumps into our spine prior. Hop your knees underneath. Right to right, left to left. 5 seconds. With me, and in 3, 2, good team, and let's go. Find that MMR inside of you. Bring it out. Unleash it. Nothing stops you when you're in this mode. Good. Feeling your core squeeze if you're stepping up or if you're hopping up as you come into that top position. Good. Last 5 seconds. Last 5. And off. Exercise number 5. Back through hold. Then coming, lifting our legs back. Tapping our left knee with our right hand. Right heel with our left. Good team. 2 more exercises. And ready. And let's go. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. When you focus on keeping your back straight, you really engage your core throughout the movement. That's what we want. Try and be aware of your hips shifting up too high. Try and bring them down if you can. I know you can. Good. 7 seconds. Last little push. Last little push. And off. Good. Last exercise of the round. Into our gorilla burpees. Exploding up to the top. Lunge, lunge, squat. If you're not comfortable with lunges, just do the squat. And let's go. So, last 30 seconds, Dan. Last 30 seconds. Really giving it everything. Really pushing on. Feet head width apart. In our squats. That's what we were aiming for. Good, gang. Well over halfway. Well over halfway. Last push. Push one more. Till the end. Till the end. And off. Smashing work, team. Smashing work. There's round number 3. 2 more to go. Making the most of these last 2 rounds, gang. Making the most of it. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just under 30 seconds. 2 to go. Only 2. We're in this together. We're always in this together. And at 15. Into our squats and lunge pulses. Okay, now. And in 7 seconds. Getting ready. And in 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Feet hip width apart in our squats. Good team. Really driving through those front heels to come up to the top. In our lunges. Focus on keeping that chest up. Really focus on the whole movement. Equally as effective. 7 seconds. You felt the pulse here, sticking to your lunges. Last one. And off. Next one, push up to side plank. Whether you go for the easy version or hard version of that side plank. Do not drop to the floor. Don't allow your body to drop to the floor. And in 5, 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Ladies and gents, if you're getting tired on your side planks, you can just come to your knees and then rotate around onto your elbows instead. Whatever you do, just not drop into the floor. Good. Rotate around into those elbows to make it slightly easier for yourself. 8 seconds. Last little push. Last little push. All the way. Good. And off. Exercise number 3. Back raises, squeezing our lower back to bring our legs off body off the floor. Then rolling around either into our ab crunch or our knee crunches. Okay, team. Okay. And push. Let's go, Coopers. Rolling around. Squeeze your core to bring your knees up. Really focus on allowing your core to rotate your body around each move done. Focus, not stopping, not quitting on yourself. We never quit on ourselves. That's not an option. 5 seconds. Last 5. All the way. All the way. And off. Good team. Step jumps into our spine planks. Hopping our legs up to the top. And back. Right leg up to right, left up to left. And in 5. Keep pushing. Doing really well, team. And let's go. If you're not comfortable with that, just step your legs up and then into those spine climbs. Focus, team. Not stopping early. Keeping going. Always keep going. Well over halfway. Well over halfway. 7 seconds. Focus. Focus. Till the end. Good. And off. Next one. Vertical hold. Knees underneath our hips. Shifting our legs back. Tapping your left knee with your right hand. Right to your left. And in 3. And in 2. And in 1. And let's go. So knees underneath. Back into that press up position. Good. Keeping that back as straight as you can now. As straight as you can. That's your focus. Halfway there. Really push through. Do not drop to the floor. Not dropping to the floor. 5 more. 5 more. All the way. And up. Good. Last exercise. Our gorilla burpees. And in 5. Good. And in 3, 2. And let's go. Hop into the floor. And up. Into our lunges. Then into our squats. Coming back down. And exploding up. If you're not comfortable with the lunges, just exploding up into that squat. Either way down. Well over halfway. Well over halfway. Last 5. Push to the end. Don't stop. Don't stop. And up. Good team. Round number 4 done. 1 more. 1 more. As always, gang, we never come this far to drop the intensity. We never come this far to quit. We come this far to push on. Always. Good. and 20 seconds into our last round. Good team. And in 10 seconds into our squats to lunge pulses. Last round, guys. Last round. And let's go. Into that squat. Into that reverse lunge pulse on our right leg. Then our left. Back into that squat. Do not come from the lunge pulses. Stick it to your normal lunges. Into your squats. Keep driving those heels in your lunge. Good. Knees just off the floor. 10 seconds. Last 10. Last 10. All the way. All the way. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. And up. Next one, gang. Push up to my side plank. If you're not comfortable with holding your body weight with your hands, go watch your elbows into that side plank. And at 5. Good team. Good. And let's go. So really push yourself. Nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. Whether you're on your knees or on your own fours. Whether you're using both feet to support you or just the one. Keep going. Well over halfway. Well over halfway, gang. Keep fighting. Last 5. Don't stop early. Don't stop early. And up. Good. Next one, back raises into our knee crunches. So rolling over. Keeping it going, team. 4 exercises to go. And 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Squeeze your core to lift your knees and legs up at the same time. Making sure you're squeezing that lower back. 2, bring your body off the floor. Not cheating the reps. Engaging the movement. Last 7. All the way. All the way. And up. Good. Awesome, team. Keep digging deep. Snap jumps into our spine climb. Hopping our legs underneath. Then into right foot up to right and left up to left. And let's go. Go down. Push till the end. Fight. Be hungry for it. Be very hungry. This is where we know what we're made of. The results are there for us. We've got to work hard for them. The hard work's always worth it. Good gang. Last 5. Last 5. And up. Good team. 2 more. Lateral holds. Knees underneath. Shifting down our legs back. Tapping your ear with your right hand. Right to your left. And ready, gang. And let's go. Good. Keeping that back as straight as you can. Really feel it on your core throughout the movement. Beware of your hips coming up too much. Drop them down a little if they're shifting up. Whatever you do, gang, do not drop to the floor. Don't allow yourself to drop to the floor. Good team. And off. Last exercise. 1 more. Into our get-ups. Lunge, lunge, squat. If not, get up to squat. Lie waiting. Left push. Good. We've only got 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds. Give me everything. Let's go, gang. All the way to the end. Keep squeezing those glutes in our squat. 10 more seconds. Last push. Don't quit now. Don't quit now. Last one. Last one. And off. Oh. Grab yourself a breather. Grab yourself a drink of water. Well done. Well done, team. As always, we're killing the game. Oh, team. Awesome stuff. We go to our cool down, which as always, we never skip. Woo. Okay, team. So we go into our kneeling, hip flexor stretch. So our left leg's coming out the floor, right knee on the floor. We're going to push our hips forward, keep our body nice and straight. Try to ensure there's around a 90-degree angle from your foot, from your knee, in towards your thigh bone. Good, and push those hips forward. Sterling effort today, gang. Really good. I want you to really focus on engaging the moves, and trying to do them as quickly as you can. That's how effective the HIIT is. Not just rushing it, but doing it as efficiently as you can. And changing sides, team. And changing sides. So, right leg on the floor, back knee on the floor, back left leg on the floor, so left knee on the floor. Gosh, that's it. Woo. And push your hips forward. And hold it. And hold that for 10 more seconds, gang. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to sit on our hips. We're going to extend our right leg out. What we're going to do is bring our left leg over. So our left foot is on the floor. And then we're going to bring that left knee towards that right chest. Cupping it with your arms. Good. The further you bring it up into your chest with that left foot on the floor, you'll feel it. The arms push your hips here. And hold. Good. And hold there for 10 more. Making sure we always get our cool down, ladies and gents. Always so important. And changing sides. So right foot comes over, making sure it's always planted on the floor. Left foot out, fully extended in front of us. Good. And on there for 10 more seconds. Then we're going to do one more stretch here and then we're done. One more stretch, then we're done. Good. And up. Okay, team? So, we're going to have our knees hips width apart. We're going to sit back into our hips with our left arm out extended in front of us. Sit back into those hips. And all we're going to do, gang, is we're going to bring that right arm underneath that left arm, and our head is going to look in the direction of this right arm. So we're going to bring it under, looking in the direction of that right arm. Focusing on trying to push your right shoulder down to the floor for me. Good, and hold that position. This is called threading the needle. This is a really good back and shoulder stretch, especially if you're not sitting down. This is a really good one. Good. And hold that. 4 or 5 more. Good. And change your sides again. So right hand out extended in front of you. Sit back into your hips. Bring that left hand underneath and looking in the direction of that left hand. Try to push that left shoulder down to the floor. And hold there for 10 more seconds, team. For 10 more seconds. Good, down. And up. YouTube, thank you for watching too.